I just want to welcome all of you to our IRS Enrolled Agent Information session. We're going to spend the next hour and a half or so going over the Enrolled Agent certification, our program that can help you prepare. For those of you not familiar, UCLA Extension is the continuing education division for UCLA. We enroll over 80,000 enrollments annually, so we're one of the largest continuing education providers in the country.
I can welcome all of you here today. It's always a pleasure to be here. What I thought I would do just briefly, because I know there's a lot of folks here that's from all different walks of life. And so I'm just going to give you a very brief overview of something about what it means to be an enrolled agent. An enrolled agent is a person who has earned the privilege, I think that's an important word, who has earned the privilege to practice, that is, not representing taxpayers before the Internal Revenue Service. Enrolled agents, like attorneys and CPAs, are unrestricted as to which taxpayers they can represent, what types of tax matters they can handle, and which IRS offices they can practice before.
Nowadays, big firms are hiring enrolled agents. And those are changes. And I am glad that you guys are here because you are investing on your human investment, yourself. And any investment, there's what you call ROA, return of investment. The people that do it, and Renee will always say, oh, I hope this will work, Laura. And it did. Look at her, she's here.
This course, for me, is not one you can take online. These people, I mean, they are fabulous. Each one of the teachers brings something to the table. They're all very different styles. Each one of them is just, they have a wealth of knowledge up here. You can ask them anything about anything. If they don't know, they'll research it, come back with an answer. So they're very dedicated. I think it was one of the best things I did.
The other day, about 4 or 5 months ago, a paralegal friend of mine, a paralegal who prepares 706, federal estate tax returns. Very complex types of returns, and we're going to review that because that is one of the areas that you will be tested on. She's been doing federal estate tax returns for 30 plus years. She called me up and said, John, I'm an independent probate paralegal. I've been doing these returns for all these years. Now I've been told I have to get this prepared tax identification number. She said, that means I have to take an exam? I said, if you don't have one of the exemptions, and there are some special exemptions for, as what Rich has already mentioned before, but bottom line was, yes, she may have to take this exam. And my thought was, if you're going to go to all this work to study and take this exam to be prepared, why not just go the entire full 9 yards and do what? Become an enrolled agent that gives you far more extensive privileges. So that's what this course is about, is how do you become an enrolled agent and prepare to take the exam.
The 4 E's that are important are the education. Most require at least some qualifying education and obviously a huge body of knowledge. There's a very intense examination covering each of these. Many of them are split into multiple parts. They all require extensive experience, practical experience. So when you're working with clients, they know that you not only have the body of knowledge, but you have the experience of working with clients and advising them. And probably the most important element, and this is probably since the early 2000s, is the ethics component. I don't think there's a day goes by where we don't pick up the paper, unfortunately, and see some bad things happening out in the financial field. And so all of the overriding bodies who oversee these certifications are upping the ethics requirement for all of these certifications. So it's a very, very important element.
And I think the EA was a great experience for me to get that degree under my belt, or that certificate under my belt to go forward. As an EA, I think it has allowed me the opportunity to get more clients and have a better reputation and increase my level of experience and my knowledge and just help me to feel more confident in what I do.